This light is a product of the outworkings of a generator. That light is a descendant, it's a stream of life. It was the same kind of stream that the original creation began with, and God said, let there be light. It was to emit out of his essence a reality that will give a foundation upon which every other thing could be built. This light is abstract. You can see it. When I mean abstract, it means you can hold it. Have you held light in your hand before? If you will hold light in your hand will be interfacing with an object that is luminous. You can't hold light itself. Are you with me? But I'm saying that original light that came out of the life of God is the foundation upon which creation was built. It means it's solid. The next time we do an impartation or enter into an impartation moment and you see people knocked off their chairs, that's how solid the light is. When you see wounds close, that's how strong the light is, because it can cause movements in cellular dimensions, and then they work themselves together like this what do they call them, this Ashofi weavers. You know, all they have is a set of threads, and then they have a small wooden calabash or so where they have the wool. Okay, you have not been to where they work it, and it's manual most times. I think it's automated now. It used to be manual. If you go to a saying that time, it was a strong hub, so all they do is sit. It's a wooden structure with a lot of wool on it, and then just move that thing in a particular sequence, and then with that cross matching, it covers. That's what that light does to close wounds. It brings the cells together, creates an arrangement, the wound closes up, and then you're wondering how, because it's tangible. It's strong enough to move a crippled man from a chair, and in the spirit realm is stronger. He can move a man from the dominion of darkness and draw him into the kingdom of the dear son. It's tangible. It can be held, it can be touched, it can be known. There are questions that you must ask. Even though it's the year of light, there are questions that you must ask. The annunciation of the nomenclature that defines a season, a naming system that defines a season, is only an answer to one of the questions that you need to know if you begin to engage this wisdom of sustained inquiry. And that first question is the question, what is God emphasizing? That's how I began my quest for the year as a ministry. In our house, my wife knows what we are trading this year is mercy. What God told me in the last few days of the year is that in 2022 you will not spend sweat, you will spend mercy. So I wake up every day before daybreak and tell the Lord, can you give us this day access to the bank of mercy? That's what I spend this year, and it's been a good year. It's just 16 days, but I can testify that it's been a good year. It can only get better. So congregationally, it's a year of transformation, a window of transformation, and I'm engaging the window too. But beyond that, there is a person specific will that God is fulfilling, and what he said was, this year it will be that year in which you will spend mercy. So I told my wife, I'm sure if you sit her down, she has another person specific thing that God said to her. What is God emphasizing? I'm going to try and answer these questions along the line of our corporate theme for the year. What is God emphasizing? The emphasis of God is distinctively different from the doings of God. When we say what is God emphasizing, we are not saying what is God doing, because God can be doing many things. The emphasis of God is the thread that binds the workings of God together. So God may be doing 10 things, but these 10 things are tied together so that they form a cycle of fulfillment as regards an emphasis in God. I need to quickly say this, that activities don't define seasons. So running around does not mean that you have accurately come into the definition of a season.